First and foremost, before we get started, I like to pray to the east. I like to give all honor and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, wadash, and the ones to those great millstones, and also to the Hufilek that is sky the broad. I like to say, shalawam. And coming back here today with another live camp through the spirit and power of Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. And the type of live camp today is they have blown the trumpet. So I like to say shalom to all our listeners and learn. Hope this will help you today and guide you back in the path of righteousness and back to your true power, which in fact is Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. So one thing about it is that, they have blown the trumpet. So a lot of people right now, still are not listening at the signs of the time, not paying no type of attention, not even being aware of what's going on around the world simultaneously. And one thing about it, we know that these prophecies are speaking loud and clear. And one thing about it, we know that we're sounding like a broken record, but these are the times that we're living in. In the middle of the Lord, we're constantly sighing and crying, left and right, warning you of all these impending dangers. So I did a lesson a couple of days ago by Project 25, showing you that, what is this man's mindset is that, you know what I'm saying? If Trump get elected, he's saying that this agenda, Project 2025, he's going to roll it out and make this place a police state. You got to look it up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things are coming down the pipeline very quickly. And also we know that they're getting ready to transition into this digital society, whereby we'll be dealing with your digital IDs, your digital ID, and also your biometrics. So we know that all these things are coming into play. It shall go into your hands. So all roads lead to the MOTB. In the middle of the Lord, we're constantly pushing it left and right. Telling you of these impending dangers. And one thing about it, we know that Jacob's trouble is at the door. And one thing about it, I did a lesson yesterday whereby they were saying about they are going to make being homeless illegal against the law. But we are not ignorant of his devices, his agenda, his plan, his plot, his evil plot. He want what? Total control. So one thing about it, they can come get you at any given time. You see you sleeping on the street, they might can see you on a park bench somewhere or whatever. You might be taking a nap, and all of a sudden, come on, go with us. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, we seeing that we coming upon a lawless time. You know what I'm saying? Sedition among men. You know what I'm saying? Civil unrest, rioting, protesting. The men of the Lord are constantly warning you about it. But a lot of our people are still relaxing in their leaves, still thinking that they're a good case. And one thing about it, hey man, the Lord is getting ready to bring it. You know what I'm saying? Judgment is getting ready to go forth like you have never seen before. And also the body count, you know what I'm saying, is getting ready to go. Death and destruction like you have never seen before. So we are coming into that time. In the middle of the Lord, we're sighing and crying. One thing about the Lord is getting ready to release these death angels. And one thing about it, if you don't have that mark of exemption or that mark that the war upon you, you will be totally destroyed. And one thing about it, the Lord is only coming back for that 1/3 remnant. The house of David. We constantly warning you left and right. But a lot of people still are not believers, still are scoffing and mocking, still are going on with their daily life, not considering, yet they had what? Liberty and place to repent. You know what I'm saying? But they despised it. You know what I'm saying? They threw it behind them. You know what I'm saying? They say, hey, we don't want to hear the words of the Lord. We don't want to hear what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? We love it here. You know what I'm saying? Everything is fine and lovely. So right now, this is the quiet before the storm. We already seeing what's going on in the Middle East. Things are constantly wrapping up. It's any given day, nuclear war could break out. Russia, along with China, in collaboration with these Arab nations, also these African nations, and NATO. It's getting ready to come together. Also, I think I spoke on it briefly about Turkey is leaving NATO, so getting ready to try to join the BRIC nation. So we're seeing these alliances are coming together left and right. They're getting ready to what? To burn the whore, Babylon the Great. We're constantly warning you left and right. A lot of people are still playing game, still a lollygagging, still going on with their daily lives. I'm like, la, 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 happy-go-lucky. But one thing about it is going to happen on a normal day like today. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, when they say peace and safety, then total destruction will come upon you. And one thing about it, they hate the men of the Lord. They hate him that rebukes at the gate, because we're going to tell you the truth. And one thing about it, we're not going to sugarcoat a damn thing. And that's what we constantly want. We're seeing that the spirit of the Medes are constantly rising up. Russia, that bear, and one thing about it, we're seeing that America's constantly poking the bear. You know what I'm saying? Constantly, insinuating, constantly being wicked. You know what I'm saying? Constantly sending Ukraine to hit these Russian targets. You know, we seeing it. Also, things are picking up against North Korea and South Korea, and also with China and Taiwan. So this war is brewing pretty much everywhere. You know, everywhere you look is, you know, it's war. You know, it's a potential of war, a potential of war, a nuclear war. So we already knowing that the second war has passed, which in fact is a World War II. The third war come quickly, which in fact is World War III. You know, and a lot of people, you know, they go around here, what are you doing? What are you saying? But you're getting ready to find out. You're getting ready to know perfectly well what is going on very soon. The Lord is getting ready to execute judgment. The Lord is getting ready to bring forth judgment like you have never seen before. We're constantly warning you left and right. It is here, it is at the door. So one thing about it, we seeing that, you know, they transition. We seeing that the device is already here. You know what I'm saying? It goes on your skin. Also, this neural link. All these things are already wrapping up. AI, robotics, transhumanism, pseudoscience. All these things are already here, and a lot of our people are still sleeping, still are getting rocked back to sleep, watching all these wicked TV shows, you know what I'm saying, about love and hip hop and many others, you know. So, you know, constantly getting rocked back to sleep, you know, not thinking what's going on around it. You know, that's why the Lord said, be circumspect. You know what I'm saying? Redeem the time wisely, because one thing about things are picking up as we have never seen before. You know, the Lord is what? Accelerating time. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, for the elect's sake, those days shall be short. What day? You know what I'm saying? These days right here, what we in right now. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble is fast approaching. The hour of temptation. We're constantly warning you left and right. Everyone on the planet is getting ready to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? And that decision is if you're on yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi side, or you're of this world. And one thing about it, the Lord already told you, you know, hey, if you're of this world, then you are seeking death. And one thing about it, you know, hey, we're here, you know, things are already set into motion. We seeing it happening right, left and right. We seeing also a lot of wicked Negroes, a lot of wicked Negro women, you know, constantly being rebellious, constantly doing all sorts of abomination, all sorts of adding sin to sin. And one thing about the Lord is getting ready to cease it very soon. All this proud, all this do thy will spirit, all this what's called this Jezebel spirit that's constantly that vibration. You know what I'm saying? One thing about we knowing that the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, but only for what? A short season. So right now we're in that short season. He's seeing that his days is determined. That's why this devil's getting ready to come down with great wrath. In the middle of the Lord, we're constantly warning you, left and right. It is time to seek the Lord. So we seeing everything is set into motion. Also, we seeing that this extreme heat, you know what I'm saying? This is what you call this heat dome. You know, a lot of people said, you know, it's working by this heart manipulating weather machine. Also, a lot of people said that these microwave, you know what I'm saying, that is constantly they pounding and hitting you with. But one thing about it is that we know that the Lord is causing all these things to happen from the left hand side. The Lord is in perfect control. And one thing about it, you know, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the Lord has not done it. Shall evil be done in the city, and the Lord has not done it. So the Lord is causing all these things to happen left and right. You see, and also I had another video I put out about this guy in Florida, Tampa, Florida. You know what I'm saying? It was really, the Lord used him for a spirit of vengeance. You know what I'm saying? He killed his mother, shot her 3 times. Then he killed his cousin, also his ex-girlfriend, and he was on his way to kill, I think, one of his baby mamas or something like that. But he got killed along the way. So the Lord is causing all the judgments to go out. First, my judgment would start at the house of Israel. You wicked Negro, you wicked Latino, you wicked Native Indian. The Lord's going to get his house in order first. And one thing about it, then he's going to get these heathens in line. So one thing about it, we're seeing that, you know what I'm saying, that transition of power is happening right before our eye. In the middle of the Lord, we're working overtime, you know, out here in the highways and byways, making these video of pistols each and every day, constantly warning you of these impending dangers. And one thing about it, our people love what? Violence. They love the what? The health, the mirth. Constantly want to be laughing and jolly and having a great old time. And one thing about it, you happen to be here, you happen to die here. And one thing about it, that's what we constantly warning you left and right. But our people, you know, right now, you know what I'm saying, they got that, what you call that Stockholm syndrome. You know, they love the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? They love all the goodies and all the wickedness of this place. You know, I can do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? I can wear whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? I can go wherever I want to do. I can go marry a man. You know what I'm saying? If I want to marry a man, if I want to marry a woman, you know, same sex, all this type of upside down, all this things that is very displeasing to Yahawah. So we seeing that the body count is constantly going up. And also we knowing that blood is touching blood. That means that increased violence that we have never seen before. We seeing that it's getting more worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? You know that, you know, just like I said, you know, mother son killed the mother, or the son killed the father, or vice versa. We seeing that the Lord is causing this variance. He's calling this division. And one thing about it, the Lord already said that, two parts therein will be cut off and die. Because what? They were that same rebellious house that did not want to return to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. So the Lord has got us out here blowing the trumpet, constantly warning you left and right, but we still have a lot of what? Gains here. We still have a lot of scoffing and mocking. We have a lot of what? False prophecy are constantly arising. Constantly, want to do wickedly. Constantly scoffing and mocking the prophet. But the Lord is getting ready to put it to an end. The Lord is getting ready to cease the arrogancy of the proud. In that day, they shall know that a prophet was among them. And one thing about it is that, the Lord is getting ready to make us more precious than fine gold. And one thing, these wicked Negroes, these wicked Latinos and Native Indians, the Lord is getting ready to cut them off. The Lord is getting ready to put them in in the grinder. The lake of fire. Very soon, the Lord is going to leave them here and melt them. Also the Lord is getting ready to bring forth that sword. The Lord already told you, hey, I come not to bring peace, but a sword. A lot of people think the Lord love everybody. Everyone can be saved. Jesus Christ. One thing about it, you call that name in that day, you're going to get laid down. Jesus Christ is an idol. It's going to get a whole lot of people killed. And one thing about it, if you don't know the true names of the Heavenly Father, yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, you getting ready to die. And one thing about it, we are constantly warning you left and right. So now, we'll start today's live camp. And one thing about it, we're seeing that these prophecies are constantly speaking loud and clear. Also, in the Middle East, we're seeing that what's picking up in the Persian Gulf. They got all these warships, and over there, they got China, they have Russia, they got all the major players that's in the Bible. Iran, Great Britain, who else is over there? America, it's and I think and the Arab nation are over there in what you call the Straits of Hormuz. So that's a major choke point in the world. A lot of grain run through that. Also a lot of oil, and also in the Red Sea, a lot of warships in there. So the Lord is constantly He's gathering the nation. He's putting the pieces in place. We're seeing it happening right before our eyes. We're seeing Ezekiel chapter 38 playing out right before our eyes. The Lord is gathering the nation for the controversy of Zion. The Lord said, I will repay. Vengeance mine, says the Lord. So now let's start today's live camp. We'll start here. And once again, I like to say shalawam to everyone on the comment board. Shalawam to you brothers and your sisters that joined me on this live. And may the Lord would bless you. Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, barka, atham. One thing about it, man, we're very close. We're very excited. We're seeing that the signs of the times are here. The Lord is doing a mighty work. The Lord is coming. The Lord is coming. Amen. We cannot wait his great and glorious return. Joel chapter 2, we'll start here. Joel chapter 2 and verse 1. And it reads that, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mount. Said, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. So one thing about it, that's what we're doing. We're blowing the trumpet in his holy mount. To Israel, to the Israelites. Whether they were here or whether they will for burial, the day is at hand. What is the day at hand? The second coming of our Lord and Savior, and also the kingdom of heaven that dwells in righteousness. Verse 2, it says, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, and a great people and a strong, said, there has not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. So one thing about it, we already knowing that, this time of trouble that's coming, it's going to be a time that you'll never, ever, ever see again. And one thing about it, it's going to exceed everything, in history. One thing about it that you already know we coming upon that time. Jacob's trouble is fast approaching. We're constantly warning you. They're putting all these laws, they putting all these decrees, these things in place. Dictatorship, totalitarian law. Look these things up, they want total control. And one thing about it, to make you a petrol slave. But one thing about it, he's in for a rude awakening. And one thing about the day of the Lord is going to be a day of darkness, a day of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. So the Lord is going to return in the midst of World War III, in the valley of Jehoshaphat, the army got in the last and final battle right before his great and glorious return. The Lord's going to return, and man, the Lord's getting ready to decimate this place. Anyone that serves in this last and final war, World War III, you will be totally destroyed. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is no respect to person. And one thing about it, we're constantly warning you left and right. The Lord is coming to even the score. The Lord is coming to set that righteous balance back upon the earth. That's why we out here right now blowing the trumpet. Whether you will hear or whether you will forbear. Let's go here. Let's go here to Isaiah chapter 58. Isaiah chapter 58. Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. And it reads, said, cry out loud, spare not. Said, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sin. And one thing about it, the Lord said, hey man, cry out loud, spare not. We give it a damn about your feeling. Whether you I don't like what he's saying. We really don't give a damn. One thing about it, Lord say, hey, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, we're showing you your transgression. And one thing about it, you don't turn to your true power, you will be totally destroyed. The Lord is only coming back for that remnant. You know what I'm saying? That the first fruit, you know what I'm saying? Which in fact is the house of David, the true believers of yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, the one that we're ready to get out of this nightmare. You know what I'm saying? We're not of this world, even though we're in this world. But one thing about it, you know what I'm saying? We are spiritually, you know what I'm saying, guided by who? Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the time. Let's read this once again. It said Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1 said, it said, cry out loud, spare not. It said, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sin. So that's what we're doing, left and right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of our people right there, they'll walk up, they'll tell you, what are you talking about? What is this all about? Well, you're getting ready to find out what it's all about. The Lord is getting to show forth his great glory and his great power very soon. So you don't have to worry about acting like you don't know what's going on. Being ignorant. Ignorant only means that you're not knowing something. And one thing about it, we're constantly warning you, left and right, it is here, it is at the door. Let's go here. Let's get this one here. Matthew chapter 11. Matthew chapter 11 and verse 17. Matthew chapter 11 and verse 17. This is what we're doing, left and right. And a lot of people showing no regard. It says here, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. So one thing about it, you know what I'm saying, we constantly, you know what I'm saying, putting out this lovely song. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they'll pass right by, they'll look, what is this all about? What are you talking about? Soon you said, tell them who they are according to the Bible, they'll just, shy off from that. You know what I'm saying? The Lord has a chosen people above all people, a special people until himself. But a lot of our people right now, they live like a heathen. They'll get ready to die like a heathen. We have piped unto you. We constantly warning you. We constantly blowing the trumpet left and right. And also we know that famine of the word is fast approaching. We already know they putting in place these about this freedom of speech. These putting in these censorship laws. I think on TikTok they were saying that a lot of these TikTok creators, they took down. They had over 100-some thousand subscribers talking about. They were saying they labeled them as they was teaching. They called them like what they were conspiracy theories. They was saying that they was teaching the truth. You know what I'm saying? So much truth is going out, whereby it's flooding. You know what I'm saying? The truth is being declared across the world simultaneously. And one thing about it, this devil is getting very scared. We already know that he's getting ready to shut this internet down. We know that he's getting ready to come for the men of the Lord. But one thing about it, the Lord said, be thy faithful until death, he will give you a crown of life. So one thing about it, we're going to trust and believe in Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, the one that is the master chess player, the one that's in perfect control, the one is going to is cut these heathen nations off very soon. Everyone is getting ready to know their place very soon. So let's read this once again. It said Matthew chapter 11 and verse 17. It said, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. So right now, a lot of people right now, they're going in one ear and out another. A lot of people smiling and laughing, or they're wearing dresses. They're teaching hate speech. They're crazy. But one thing about it, you are crazy. When you really find out, the Lord said, they shall seek me early. But one thing about it, the Lord ain't going to save you. You know what I'm saying? That time of trouble. You know what I'm saying? He's constantly calling on white man Jesus. But one thing about it, let's see what white man Jesus is going to do when all this hell break loose. Let's go here to Ezekiel, a couple of warm-up scriptures. Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. We're getting some of these prophets and we'll close out. So we see it right here. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the words of my mouth and give them warning for me. That's why we out here. The Lord said, give you warning. Get on your asses, whether you will hear or whether you will forbear. You know what I'm saying? We are the mouthpiece of yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. Now, when the Lord get up, when he get up off that throne, there ain't gonna be no more talk. Right now, you got to get it right while it's hot. You're not listening right now. You're not aware right now. Everything is going good for you right now. You know what I'm saying? Your finance, you know what I'm saying? You're still working. You're eating good. You're drinking good. You know what I'm saying? But you're still being rebellious. You know, you still don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? You still want to do your way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? That self-will, that do thy will spirit. The Lord's getting ready to cut all that off very soon. You get ready to know your place very soon. And one thing about it, you know, a lot of our people right now are very docile. You know what I'm saying? Constantly getting rocked back to sleep from the left-hand side, and the Lord is getting ready to show you something that you have never seen before. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people getting ready to be bugged out of their damn mind. Let's go here. Isaiah chapter 43. A couple of warm-up scriptures. Isaiah chapter 43. We'll go to comment board in a little bit. It says here, Isaiah chapter, see if I got it. Trying to think where I want to go with it. I think it's 43. Isaiah chapter 43, Salaki. Isaiah chapter 43 and verse 18 said, "It shall remember ye not the former thing, neither consider the things of old." Verse 19 said, "Behold, I will do a new thing. Said, now it shall spring forth. Said, shall ye not know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness and the rivers in the desert." So what thing about it, the Lord is showing us a new thing, a new way of doing things, which in fact is what? Righteousness. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, we already know what happened in 70 AD. We know what happened in slavery. You know what I'm saying? We already know what's getting ready to happen in these times. You know what I'm saying? We're living in the days of Noah. And one thing about the Lord is getting ready to show us a new thing. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is getting ready to establish the kingdom of heaven that dwells in righteousness. And one thing about it, whether you believe it or not, it said, hey, the Lord's getting ready to do a new thing. You know, it's springing forth right now. This truth is what is being declared. We seeing it right before our eyes. Making sure we still running good. Yeah, we still running good. I get to the comment board in a minute. Very hot today, you know, this muggy hot. Seemed like it was gonna rain. You know, I prayed to the Lord, and the Lord held it up. You know, he held it up with his holy angel. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is, you know, it's off the chains right now. We're seeing that the Lord is visiting the earth that he created through this all these different calamities and catastrophes. And also the Lord is bringing forth his angels, you know, at that camp over there in LA. You know what I'm saying? We seen that an angel showed up, you know what I'm saying? He saluted the men's out when he left, you know, they're like that, like shalawam, you know, he boom, and he hit head on out. So, you know, so we have that protection. All we got to do is constantly what? Believe, have the faith, and the Lord is going to what? Do the rest. And one thing about it, you know, is hey, that's all we got to do. Believe in things that we have not seen, but yet believe. That's what the Lord wants us to do. You know what I'm saying? He said what? The just shall live by faith and not by sight. So we have that, what you call that blind faith. We knowing that the Lord is getting ready to return. We knowing that the Lord is going to cut this wicked red devil off forever. We knowing that the Lord is getting ready to goddamn take care of these 2/3. You know what I'm saying? All this wicked. We knowing that the Lord is getting ready to return with great glory and great power. The Lord's getting ready to show a new thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, the Lord is, hey, man, I'm telling you, master chess player. Let's go here to Ezekiel chapter 7. Because this is exactly where we at right here. Ezekiel chapter 7. Go hard. Let's go here to Ezekiel chapter 7. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble, it constantly what? It boom, boom, it finna pop off. We constantly want it. Ezekiel, one moment. Ezekiel chapter 7, let me get a swig of water. Ezekiel chapter 7, about around 98. One thing about it, we're going to bear the indignation of Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, until he what? Execute judgment in the land. That's what he's getting ready to do very soon. Hey man, that's why we constantly rejoice. We know we almost at the end of this thing. Let's go here. Let's start up at the top. I'm just going to read on down. Ezekiel chapter 7. It says, Ezekiel chapter 7 in verse, start at verse 1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 2 said, also, thou son of man, thus said the Lord power unto the land of Israel. a end. The end is come upon the four corners of the land. Verse 3 said, now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee all thy abominations. So that's what the Lord is getting ready to do. The Lord is getting ready to bring forth that judgment. We're seeing that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the end has come. The end has come. It have went out through the four corners of the earth. Just like it said in Matthew chapter 14. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 14, it said, this gospel shall be preached throughout the four corners of the earth, then shall the end come. So one thing about it, we're very close to that time. We're seeing that, you know what I'm saying, that these lessons are going out over time, you know, left and right, you know, a video pistol going out. Some man of the Lord is out in the highways and the byways each and every day. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you know, the Lord is constantly trying to get your attention. The Lord is constantly warning you, telling you, end is come. End is come. We're very close to that time. The second coming of our Lord and Savior. And also what the kingdom of heaven that dwells in Christ, our salvation, is at the door. And a lot of our people are still playing games, and all the games about to be over. Judgment is now at hand. Verse 4, it said, and my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I help pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thy abominations shall be in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am the Lord, yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. The Lord's getting ready to show you. You keep wondering why is this happening? What is this all about? The Lord's getting ready to show you very soon. He's not going to spare anyone. If you're not in his truth, you know what I'm saying, you getting ready to die. It's just plain and simple. He's getting ready to show you very soon. Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 5 said, thus said the Lord power and evil, and a only evil, behold, is come. Verse 6 said, and end is come. The end is come. It watches for thee. Behold, it is come. So one thing about it, so that evil time, a trouble that we have never seen before, Jacob trouble, is fast approaching, the hour of temptation. They get ready to bring forth this new digital society, this new blockchain 6G system that they're getting ready to put into play. So we know that this new currency is going to work hand in hand with this grain of rice that will be placed under your skin or in your forehead. They already have the technologies here. And one thing about all thing they're going to do is announce it. Either you going to be with this system, you know what I'm saying, or they're going to tell you, or you going to die. But one thing about it is that, hey, the Lord already say that, be thy faithful. That's all we got to do, because the Lord is in perfect control. He's not running a damn thing. And one thing about it, we're seeing that evil has come. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing that we're fast approaching, you know what I'm saying, that this digital society, this MOTB, this grain of rice, this AI, transhumanism, pseudoscience, you know what I'm saying, which in fact, you know what I'm saying, this is Esau, what you call pseudo-salvation. One thing about it, hey, it will not protect him. This technology, all these weapons that he have, you know what I'm saying? The Lord said in 1 hour, he's going to make a speedy riddance of this place with the fire of his jealousy. And one thing about it, you know, evil is upon him. These evils are growing left and right. And the middle Lord is constantly warning you left and right. We're seeing a great multitude that also is getting ready to kindle over us. You know, we're seeing how all these nations are coming in alliance against America. You know what I'm saying? Which in fact we know that already in Russia is already doing military exercise in Cuba, you know, along with Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be launching pads, you know, for these missiles. You know what I'm saying? Very close. They're getting closer and closer. You know what I'm saying? You know, what was done to these other nations get ready to be done to America. You know what I'm saying? Because thou hast dealt treacherously with them, they get ready to deal very treacherously with you. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, the Lord is a master chess player. So we see it right now. This evil is constantly growing. Get your house in order. Get your mind right. Gird up your loins. Because one thing about it, it's getting ready to get busy. And one thing about it, that you know what I'm saying, if the Lord is not on your side, you getting ready to be laid down even with the ground. Verse 7, it said, the morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. It said, the time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. Verse 8 said, now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense thee for all thy abominations. The Lord is not going to be playing. The Lord already say, hey, no, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. The Lord said, I will repay. That's what the Lord's getting ready to do. Recompense, when you look up that word recompense, it's going into what? To repay. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is getting ready to set the record straight. The Lord is getting ready to set that righteous order back upon the earth. And also the Lord is getting ready to put these heathens into what? To slavery for what? 1,000 years. And one thing about it, we get ready to go into our final rest. You know what I'm saying? We cannot wait. That's why the Lord tell you all the time, this is not your rest. You know what I'm saying? We just passing through till we get to our kingdom. We cannot wait. We ready for this place to go. DTA, a ball. We ready to get the hell out of this nightmare. So let's get a couple more verses, then we'll go to the coming board. It says here, verse 9, says, and my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thy abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord that smitten. So one thing about it, Lord is gonna all these graven images, all these idols, and all this sexual immorality, what's going on right now, beast and now to pay your fee. People are just doing all sorts of wickedness, all sorts of abomination. Lord is getting ready to cut it off very soon. You know what I'm saying? We cannot wait. The Lord is gonna come like a whirlwind with his chariot, with fire. You know what I'm saying, man? The Lord getting ready to do a mighty work. Verse 10, it said, behold the day, behold, it is come. The morning is gone forth. The rod has blossomed. Pride has budded up. So that's what we're seeing right now. A lot of pride that do thy will spirit. A lot of people are very selfish, self-willed, covetous, you know what I'm saying? Boasters, blasphemers, you know what I'm saying? A lot of, of wickedness, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it, they don't want to hear the word of the Lord. They just throw their hands. I don't want to hear that. And one thing about it, they seeing right now that it's sunshine today. But one thing about it, we constantly telling you left and right, can you see the signs of the time? They are fast approaching. The old Lord already say that, you know what I'm saying? He would come like a thief in the night. A lot of people are built up with great pride. A lot of people right now, you know what I'm saying, doing all sorts of abominations, all sorts of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Our people pretty much is gone. The Lord is going to have to put them out of their misery. He got to put them back in the kingdom, that lake of fire, the sack of death. You know what I'm saying? Very soon. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, you know what I'm saying? They don't know their ass from their ass. I'm telling you, but we got a lot of loudness and a lot of wickedness going on right now. This place is loud and wicked. The Lord's getting ready to put it to shame. The Lord's getting ready to make it quiet around here. The Lord's getting ready to cease the arrogancy of the proud. We cannot wait. Verse 11 said, violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness, and none of them shall remain. Said nor of their multitude, nor of any of theirs. Said neither shall there be wailing for them. Verse 12, it said, the time is come, the day draws near. Said, let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for the wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The Lord is very close. We constantly warn you left and right. Evil time of trouble that we have never seen before. Jacob's trouble is fast approaching. You know what I'm saying? That MOTB, it is at the door. They can announce something. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, we got to call this lockdown. And also, I seen several videos about they constantly moving military equipment on these railroads. New Orleans, different other states, constantly moving tanks and these Hummers. All sorts of military equipment. What are they preparing for? You know what I'm saying? They already telling you about what? Civil war, civil unrest. Telling you about these what? Sleeper cell. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, the Lord's getting ready to show you. The Lord is getting ready to tear this place to pieces. This place is getting ready to be a third world country. Whether you believe it, whether you will hear, whether you will forbear, we really don't give a damn. Because one thing about it, the Lord is already coming back for that said measure. You know what I'm saying? That remnant, the house of David. The true believers of Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. The Lord's getting ready to return. He comes to the word. Let's read that once again. Verse 12, it said, the time is come, that day draws near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for the wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. Verse 13 said, for the seller shall not return to that which is sold. So although they were yet alive, for the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, said, which shall not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life. So the Lord's getting ready to cease all of this, man, very soon. Ain't gonna be no more, goddamn, you know what I'm saying, the house of murder. In that day, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people gonna realize that they made a mistake. A lot of people gonna realize that they should have what? Seek the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That confirmation right there. You know what I'm saying? Blow the trumpet. That's what we're doing right now. You see that? Lord, that's right. Blowing the trumpet. A lot of our people are still not hearing. A lot of them sit there and look at you, that you smile and laugh. Oh yeah, I love the Lord. Oh, I love it. Yeah, right. Hey, Lord said, woe to them that desire the day of the Lord. A lot of people desire the day of the Lord. You You know what I'm saying? And don't even know the Lord. You know what I'm saying? People are what you call sided, stiff-necked. You know what I'm saying? Love evil. You know what I'm saying? Hate the good. You know, constantly quick to do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Love the oppressor, the so-called white man. Love him each and every day. And one thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? You're going to die with your oppressor very soon. The Lord's getting ready to set this place on fire. Let's go here. Let's go back and get a little bit more. See how we running. All right, we're going to get to the comment board in a minute. Get a couple more script, then we're going to go to the comment board. See what we got on the comment board. And let's get here. Title of the day lesson. Verse 14. It says, Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 14 said, they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goes to the bow. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. We have blown the trumpet. Constantly warning you left and right. We're sighing and crying. You know what I'm saying? We're sounding like a broken record. You know what I'm saying? We are telling you to repent. We're telling you about what the evil time. We're telling you about what World War III. We're telling you about Jacob's trouble. And also we're telling you about the main prophecy, which in fact is what the MOTB, the grain of rice, the RFD microchip, shall go into your right hand or your forehead. These lying wonders. A lot of people it's going to be deceived. A lot of people is going to believe in all this technology. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, and you're going to be totally destroyed. And one thing about it, we're constantly warned. Let's read this once again. It says, Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 14 said, they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goes to the bow. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. So the Lord is very close. The Lord is getting ready to bring forth his indignation. We constantly warning you left and right. UFO sightings all across the world. The eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter than the sun. Also, we're in that, what you call that shifting process right now. The Lord is shifting out his house. And one thing about it, the Lord already know who is the elect. And one thing about it, so a lot of people are getting ready to be found out very soon. You know what I'm saying? If you are shaking and faking, or you are doing things deceitfully, the Lord's getting ready to find you out very soon. So we already had a brother, you know, that got put on Front Street, you know, shaking and faking. The Lord do not play. His eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun. The Lord see every goddamn thing. You can't get away with a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what the hell he be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? I fear the Lord. I love the Lord. And hoping and praying, you know what I'm saying, that I'm part of hopefully elect. And also you true believers that's constantly, you know what I'm saying, watch these video pistols. And while we out here in the highways and byways, making ourselves a living sacrifice, while the rest of the world is constantly getting rocked back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be bugged out of their damn mind very soon. Let's go here to the comment board. Let me see, can I pull it up? One moment, but so we seeing that war is just all over the place. We seeing that these nations are constantly are rising up. We seeing that these BRIC nations are constantly rising up left and right, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, it is at the door, man. Let's go here to the comment board. Yeah, let's see what we got here on the comment board. Let's go here. See what we got here. See, we got Shalawam to Aaron J. Shalawam to you, brother. Shalawam. Shalawam to Karab Yasserada 2.0. Shalawam to you, brother. Shalawam Barka. Shalawam to Gabar Anas 70 yahawashi 144. Shalawam to you, brother. See what else we got here. Shalawam to Ara Banah of Zion. Shalawam to your daughter of Zion. Shalawam to you, Barka. See what we got here. We got Strive for the Mystery 144. Shalawam to you, brother. Let's see what he got here. He got here 2nd Ezra chapter 5 and verse 2. He said, nevertheless, he said, as the coming, the tokens are the prophecies and the signs of the time. He said, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in a great number, and the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. So that's what we're coming upon. So, you know what I'm saying, how a lot of people going to be taken in a great number through these pestilence, through the wars, World War III, you know, also by the sword, you know what I'm saying? So one thing about a lot of things is coming, you know what I'm saying? We know that food shortage is going to come, a famine, you know what I'm saying? Also, pestilence, you know what I'm saying? These plagues, already telling you about this, these STDs in Houston, you know, they constantly on the uprise out there, you know what I'm saying? Also this bird flu, you know what I'm saying? Many shall be taken in a great number. And also, they're saying that the C-19 has risen again. It's back on the scene again. So we already knowing that, hey, a lot of death that's coming upon us. You know what I'm saying? These coming tokens, what the prophecy, the signs of the time, we're here. And also the land shall be barren of faith. You know what I'm saying? That famine of the word and fast approaching. One thing about it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people going to be trying to seek the Lord when all this hell break loose, but it will be too late. See what else we got here. The water for that brother. Zakar Kasab 444. Shalom to you, brother. Who else we got here? Shalom to Al-Samath, the Reubenite. Shalom to you, brother. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. Shalom to Ephraim Bon Yasharala. Shalom to you. And one thing about it, I mean, we're very close. Shalom to Issachar, servant of yahawashi. Shalom to you too also, brother. So we seeing that, you know, we're very close. We seeing that the signs of the times are here. We are here, it is at the door. So we knowing that this evil time of trouble is fast approaching. We seeing that, you know what I'm saying, that the middle of the Lord, you know, we're almost at the end of our testimony. We seeing that things are coming together just like clockwork. We seeing that, you know what I'm saying, that, hey, man, any given day, all hell could break loose. So let's get this one again. Let's go back to Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 15. And it reads, it says here, it said the sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. Said he that is in the field shall die, said with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour. So what we coming upon that, you know, we constantly warn you about that, you know, about these pestilence, about these plagues, you know, these diseases. A lot of people going, you know what I'm saying, going to be taken in a great number when you go back to 2 chapter 5, 1 through 2. You know, as they tell you that. So we seeing that we're coming upon this time. The middle Lord constantly warning you left and right. It is here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get ready to die in a great number. Verse 16 said, but they that escape of them shall escape to and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valley of all them all of them mourning every one for his iniquity. Verse 17 says, all hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water. So we coming upon that time. That's what we're constantly warning you about. You know, a lot of people gonna be travailing like a woman with child. A lot of people gonna be like what, blind men. A lot of people gonna be what, bugged out of their damn mind. We constantly warning you left and right. It is here, it is at the door. So we seeing that we're very close to these times. We seeing that the middle of the Lord, you know, these prophecies are constantly what? Are speaking loud and clear. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be feeble. Says once again, so all hands shall be feeble, all knees shall be weak as water. Jacob's trouble. Verse 18 said, they shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon all the faces, and baldness upon their head. Verse 19, it said, they shall cast their silver in the street, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their soul, neither fear their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity. So one thing about it, you know, is that a lot of people gonna have a lot of stumbling blocks. You know, they look at their money, they looking at their resources. You know, they looking at their doomsday preppers. But if the Lord is not with you, you know, you will be totally destroyed. He already telling you about the dollar is constantly, you know what I'm saying, it's collapsing. They're telling you about that the fiat currency, the petrol, dollar is pretty much coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing that right before our eyes. And they transitioning into this what? Digital society. We constantly warning you left and right. So we also, you know, about a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, that Saudi Arabia, they have dismissed or ended the petrodollar agreement. You know what I'm saying? That was backed by the U.S. dollar. So we seeing that's over with now. You know what I'm saying? Also, we seeing that these nations are dropping like fly. They constantly leaving the dollar. They don't want to have anything else to do with the dollar. We seeing that these BRIC nations are constantly rising. Even Mexico, you know, seeing that these nations are constantly, you know what I'm saying, leaving the dollar alone. We seeing right now the de-dollarization. We seeing the collapse of America. We seeing the end of an empire, this wicked empire, which in fact is Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? Babylon the Great. We seeing it happening right before our eyes. So we seeing all these alliances coming together. So a lot of people have a lot of stumbling blocks because I'm a doomsday prepper. I have a underground bunker. I have plenty of food. I'm good. But one thing about it, if the Lord's not with you, that's only gonna go to the elect. You know what I'm saying? You'll be dead and someone else will go and enjoy that. So that's good. That's a good thing. And so one thing about it, if you're not seeking the Lord, you are seeking death. So let's read this once again. So that's what's getting ready to happen. So a lot of people right now, you know what I'm saying, the love of money is the root of all evil. But we know that money is a defense. We know that we need it for a necessity and way of life. But the love of money will have you what? Corrupted. And one thing about it, that's what's happening with a lot of our people. You know what I'm saying? Constantly getting corrupted. From the left-hand side. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, you got to be strong. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a discernment of the spirit. When that time of trouble comes, you got to have faith. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't going to make it. A lot of people going to what? Starve to death. See what we got here. What's going on, man? It said, Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 19, it says, that they shall carry their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their soul, neither fill their bowels, because it is a stumbling block of their iniquity. So we already know that they had a hack. They had hacked the Federal Reserve not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? They had a real lesson on that. So you know what I'm saying? They could have a bank run at any given time. So you can wake up in the morning and think that, hey, I got this $400,000 in the bank. Go there and try to get some money, and they might tell you to say the banks are closed. You know what I'm saying? To further notice. You know what I'm saying? Go back to your home, stay there until we tell you to come out. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you all kind of crazy shit. So a lot of people right now, you know what I'm saying, gonna lose their money. Because they trusting in that money. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be their stumbling block. You gotta trust and believe in yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. So now let's go here to we go back to the comment board in a minute. See what else we got on there. Let's go here to Luke. You know what? Yeah, let's go here to Luke right now. Let's go here to Luke chapter 17. Just random scriptures, just rolling in the spirit. Luke chapter 17, because these are the days of Noah right now. You know what I'm saying? What happened in Noah's time? We seeing that, back in Noah's time, the Lord, you know what I'm saying, had commanded Noah to, build an ark, and he told him what he was going to do, that he was going to destroy the earth by water. And a lot of people thought he was crazy. He was building an ark on dry land. Just like right now, you know what I'm saying? The ark is, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is constantly being built spiritually. The house of David is constantly getting built up. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, I will rebuild the tabernacle of David. We've seen it happening right before our eyes. But a lot of our people right now, they're not considering. You know what I'm saying? They say, what the hell is he talking about? This is far off. What he'll talk about, this ain't finna happen right now in my lifetime. But hey, it's happening right before your eyes. So in Northtown, a lot of rebellion, a lot of wickedness. A lot of people, were very sinful. You know what I'm saying? Very prideful back then. There's no new thing under the sun. Luke chapter 17 and verse 26, and it says, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. So that's why we know that we're here. These are the days of what? Noah right now. So hey, so shall it be the days of the Son of Man. So the Son of Man, which in fact is yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, what? It's very close. The Lord is getting ready to return. Hey, we constantly want you. Verse 27, it said, they did eat, they drank, they married wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. So one thing about it, hey, they was eating and drinking, going on with their daily lives. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm going here to this birthday party now. I'm going to do this anniversary. I'm getting ready to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this promotion. You're not thinking about what's going on around them. Same thing back then, eating and drinking and being married, doing all sorts of abominations. And hey, what happened? The flood came and destroyed them all. The Lord sealed the ark, and goddamn, it was closed. And what happened? It was it. Salaki for saying that word, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Salaki for that. But one thing about it, that hey, we seeing that we are here. It is at the door. Let's read this once again, because man, this is spot on. Luke chapter 17 and verse 27 said they did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered unto the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. So right now you see a lot of these damn docile ass Negro bowing down on one knee to a woman and talking about, I love you, I want to be with you the rest of my life. Okay, then keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? One thing about constantly want to with all this violence, with all this mirth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people right now are beasts. A lot of people eating all sorts of abomination, pork, crab, lobster. You know, just going on. You tell them, they don't eat that. Don't tell me what you talking about. Everything is clean. What the hell the law is done away with? Oh man, just all sorts of confusion. But the Lord's getting ready to straighten it out very soon. But not by water, but by fire this time. The Lord getting ready to bring that fire to the end. Verse 28 said, likewise also, and it said, let me start back over again. Luke chapter 17 and verse 28 said, likewise also as it was in the days of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they built. So one thing about it, going on with their daily life, you know what I'm saying? Thought they was a good case, relaxing in their league, you know what I'm saying? Clocking in, clocking out, you know what I'm saying? Going on, doing whatever they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, this man don't know what the hell he's talking about. We're gonna continue on in what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We love it here. You know, everything is fine. Everything is lovely. And one thing about it, that this place is getting ready to be a war zone right before your eyes. A time of trouble that you had never seen before. So you know what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah time? You know what I'm saying? The Lord destroyed the whole city. Just saved Lot and his two daughters. His wife looked back. Like a lot of these two-thirds, you know, they're going to be looking back and they're going to be destroyed. Verse 29 said, but the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Verse 30 said, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed. So that's what we're very close to this time. You're seeing all sorts of rebellion. You're seeing everything is constantly lining up. Rumors of war, earthquakes in diverse places. Nation rising against nation. We're seeing also what? Increased violence. You know what I'm saying? All sorts of antichrists all over the place. There are many antichrists. Not one, many. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in this truth, then you are an antichrist. You know what I'm saying? You talking about white man Jesus, then you are an antichrist. You saying that everyone can be saved, then you are an antichrist. And one thing about it, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is making it plain upon table. And a lot of our people right now, you know what I'm saying, can't get right now. But one thing about it, you're going to get right very soon in that lake of fire. The Lord's getting ready to destroy this place. Verse 31 said, in that day, he which shall be upon the housetop and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Verse 32 said, remember Lot's wife. And one thing about it, so a lot of people right now, you know, don't think they're a good case. You know, they are don't say, you know, say, hey, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go through this storm. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in my doomsday bunker. You know what I'm saying? I have food and resources put up for about 3 years. But one thing about it, the Lord have power over life and death. And one thing about it, you're not going to escape the hands of yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. So a lot of people going to constantly look back. They're going to be constantly thinking about the good old days. You know what I'm saying? A sense of normalcy. You know what I'm saying? They're going to want to have their family and their resources. You know what I'm saying? Their home and their vehicle. All this is getting ready to be totally destroyed. Everything that you know and see is getting ready to be totally destroyed. This place will be no inhabitant left here. And we constantly warn you left and right. Verse 33, Luke 17 and verse 33 says, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it. And whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it. So one thing about it is that, you know, we have lost our life on this side. You know, we came out of this place spiritually. And one thing about it, you know, we came out of that total subjection to yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. You know, the Lord is the only way, you know what I'm saying? And one thing, he is the only answer. And one thing about it, if you're not seeking the Lord, you're seeking death. A lot of people love this world. They love the things of this world. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, this world is constantly fading away. This place, we are in what you call a transition of power. And we are constantly warning you left and right. This here is at the doors. Let's go back to the comic board. See what else we got on the comic board. See how we running. Okay, we running. See what else we got here. See here. One moment. See what else we got here. Shalawam to the heart of David 144. Shalawam to you. Let's see what's got here. We got Issachar, servant of yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. Let's see what we got here. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 15. It says here, it said, behold, I come as a thief. He said, blessed is he that watches and keepeth his garment, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. So So one thing about that, so a lot of people right now, are naked, you know what I'm saying? Which in fact, they don't have this wisdom and knowledge. And one thing about it, they don't have this light in them. And one thing about it, when the Lord show up, you don't have that light upon you, this right garment, this wisdom and knowledge, you know what I'm saying, this gospel, you know what I'm saying, you will be totally destroyed. So one thing about it, that, we seeing that the Lord is doing a separation right now. We seeing that, what I'm saying, the Lord is constantly gathering his people, the elect. We're seeing that the house of David is on the rise. And one thing about it, what I'm saying, you don't have the right garment on, you will be totally destroyed. Let's read this once again. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 15. And it says, behold, I come as a thief. Behold, behold, it said, Salaki said, behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watches and keepeth his garment, unless he walk naked and they see his shame. And now the Bible said, blessed is he that watches and keepeth his garment. Those are the true believers of Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, we're seeing that this truth is being declared. We're seeing that, what I'm saying, it's going out through the four corners of the earth. We're very close to the end. It's coming, you know what I'm saying? And also, the one that will have that shame upon them, they have the wrong garment on, you know what I'm saying? They help this world, you know what I'm saying? One thing about it, there's no light in them, and the Lord is going to destroy them. Let's see here. Same brother, Matthew chapter 16, and I think in verse 25, it says here, it says, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my name's sake shall find it. That's right. So one thing about it is that, a lot of people right now, they're not seeing the adversities right now. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go through that straight gate. And one thing about it, we going through levels of adversity. We getting tried as gold is tried in the fire. You know what I'm saying? We're not worried about our life on this side. We don't give a damn if we be put to death, because we knowing that the Lord is getting ready to do a mighty work. The Lord's getting ready to give us what? Dominion, rulership, spiritual power. It's right around the corner. We're seeing it happening right before our eyes, man. We are very close, man. We are very close. So we know that we are very close at this time, See what else we got here. Shalaki for that. Same brother, Issachar, servant of Yahawashi, bahasham, yahawashi, got here Matthew 24, verse 6 said, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of war. Says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So that's what we're seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? All these rumors of wars all over the place. We're seeing that what? Russia is preparing for war. We're seeing China is preparing for war. North Korea. We're seeing that these Arab nations are preparing for war. Iran, Israel, Lebanon. It's all across the world. Also what? America. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing it all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So it's rumors of war right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? But the end is not yet. We're what you call this transition period, right? Transition of power. So like the beginning of sorrows. We're seeing that we're here. See what else we got here. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7 said, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So we're seeing that right now too also. You know what I'm saying? These nations rise against nation, big nation on, they getting these alliance. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, are coming together, like they have never come before. These nations that were once weak, now they're saying that they are strong. You know what I'm saying? They're constantly bucking up against Babylon the Great. So we're seeing that power, that shift of power. But the shift of power, what is coming is the kingdom of heaven that dwells in righteousness. We're seeing that these heathens are constantly raging. One thing about it, they're imagining a vain thing. And one thing about it, the Lord is getting ready to set that righteous order back upon the earth. See what else we got here. Same brother, Issachar, servant of Yahawashi, bahasham, yahawashi, got here Revelation chapter 10 and Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. I've been quoting and said, I'm glad it's here. Let's see what we got here. It said, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, I will give thee a crown of life. So that's what's getting ready to happen. So we knowing that the devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath. Some of us shall be cast into prison. You know what I'm saying? These FEMA camps. You know what I'm saying? These facilities, these chipping stations. You know what I'm saying? These guillotine, these firing squad. These, even though we seeing that Trump said he want to bring back the death penalty. So we already know what it's leading to. You know what I'm saying? Total dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? The new world order. total control. We're seeing that we're here, it is at the door. So it coming upon this time, persecution of the saint, great tribulation, great death and destruction is upon us, sedition among men. So now let's go back here. We get a couple more. We close out by a shot. Let's go here to second area. So this is where we at. These prophecies right now speaking. Prophecies are speaking loud and clear. See what we got here. See what we got. Start up at verse 17. Second area, chapter 16 and verse 17 said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Verse 18 said, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? So one thing about us, we're at the beginning of sorrow, transition to power. We're seeing all these wars are constantly breaking out. You know what I'm saying? The beginning of World War III. Things can go nuclear at any given time. So, a lot of people right now are going to be caught up in all this wickedness and all this evil net that's coming upon us at a fast pace. And also, it's already rumors that there would be more cyber attacks, more terrorist attacks right here in our own backyard, America. So we know that it's coming. And Russia already said that there will be consequences for hitting, that Ukraine was hitting targets in their city. All right, what's going on, man? So we know that we're very close. Everything's, the war drums are constantly beating left and right. They're constantly beating left and right. We seeing that we're here. Verse 19 said, behold, famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourging for a minute. So one thing about it, we're seeing, these things are sent as scourging for a minute. Amend your way. You know what I'm saying? Constantly, a measure of time diligent. You know what I'm saying? See that you examine yourself. You know what I'm saying? Constantly, you know what I'm saying? Get your house in order. You're seeing that these things are constantly approaching. You know what I'm saying? Fastly approaching. Verse 20 said, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of discouragement. So a lot of people are not mindful of what's going on around them. That's why the Lord said you got to be circumspect. Redeem the time wise, knowing what the will of the Lord is, because these scourges are constantly are picking up. Things are growing left and right. We're seeing at that perilous time, you know what I'm saying? Seeing that the vibration is changing. Verse 21 said, behold, victors shall be good and cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. Even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sore, famine, and great confusion. So that's what we're seeing right now. There's going to be a lot of great confusion, a lot of disorder. You know what I'm saying? This place here is the city of confusion. One thing about it is, we know that it's going to be city against city. You know what I'm saying? Egyptian against Egyptian. You know what I'm saying? A lawless time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of killing. A lot of robbing, raping, murder. You know what I'm saying? The bloodshed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things getting ready to happen. Verse 22, it said, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So one thing about it, we know we're coming upon a great famine, a great food shortage. It's all been engineered from what the left hand side. You already know that they messing with these farmers, shutting down these meat processing plants. You know what I'm saying? Bringing forth, engineering this famine. You know what I'm saying? So they can force you in a chokehold. You know what I'm saying? Control the food, control the people. Control the money, control the people. Control the water and their resource, the power, control the people. Total control. So that's what we're coming upon this time. A lot of people going to be in desperation. A lot of people going to be in great sorrow. And a lot of people going to trust in the strength of Egypt. So now, let's drop down to let's go to verse 51. We're going to skip this up. Well, we got some good meaning here. Now, we can't skip this up. Let's go here. Start back up at verse 32. And it reads, it says, 2nd Area chapter 16 and verse 32, it says, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fear thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her path shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. So one thing about it, we know that this place is going to dry up. Sown places will become unsown. So you already know that the full storehouses right now are going to become empty. You know that they are manufacturing this famine, this great time of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Food shortage, rolling blackout, cyber attack. You know what I'm saying? Starvation is coming in a big way. And also, ain't nobody going to be working. You know what I'm saying? This place is going to dry up. No one gonna be able to till the ground or take care of their resource, their homes or whatever, their possession. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lawless time. Verse 33 said, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom. The women shall mourn, having no husband. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Verse 34, in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husband shall perish of the famine. So, you know, in the war, World War III, they already knowing about this automatic military draft as fast as opposed, women and men. So, you know, in the war, a lot of people going to be what? Taken in a great number. We seeing that. Verse 35 say, hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Verse 36 said, behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord has spake. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you know what I'm saying? They don't believe in all this wickedness, what was going on with these idols back in the past. You know what I'm saying? Believe in your true power, which in fact is yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. Verse 37 says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. So we seeing they're not slacking down for a moment. We see they constantly picking up each and every day. We seeing that things constantly accelerate. It's like a domino effect. Things are happening what? Simultaneous all around the world. Calamities, events, catastrophes, left and right. We seeing it. Verse 38, it said, as when a woman with child in the ninth month bringing forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. So one thing about it, that, you know, we seeing that, you know, when a woman is in labor, you know that their child is going to be fast approaching. So right now, there's going to be a lot of people going to be travailing like a woman with child, because they're going to be in distress. You know what I'm saying? Anguish, you know, sorrow. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they're not going to believe what's going to happen before they're out there. That's why the Lord said in Matthew chapter 24, verse, I think 21 through 22, the Lord said, them days shall, be so great. You know that, he said, the Lord said that he had to shorten the time for the what? The elect's sake. We probably get that in a minute too. I butchered it a little bit. But it says here, verse 39, says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. Say, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. So we're seeing that right now. Great multitude is what kindling over what? America. You know what I'm saying? These allies constantly coming together against the whore. You know what I'm saying? They getting ready to shut this place down. But also we seeing that America is constantly what? Poking the bear. And one thing about it, they're getting ready to F around and find out, because Russia is getting ready to bring it. We seeing it. Verse 40 said, oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battles, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. So one thing about it, that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta make you ready to the battle. What? Jacob's trouble. Hear my word. You know what I'm saying? Hear the words of what? A prophecy. Hear these men out in the highways and the byways. You know what I'm saying? Making these video epistles. You know what I'm saying? Hearkening to the words of the Lord. Seek the Lord early while he can be found. Seek the Lord while he is near. So one thing about it, because we know that we fast approaching the what? The famine of the world. Also, the Lord gonna be with us. You know what I'm saying? Pilgrims. That means that you gonna be moving from what? Place to place when it's time of trouble coming. The Lord is gonna be directing our step spiritually. You know what I'm saying? So one thing about it, the Lord will sustain us. The Lord will provide for us in these times of trouble that is fast approaching. And a lot of our people right now are constantly what? Not considering. Still relaxing. And everything is constantly going down all around us. Let's go here to verse. Let's drop down to verse. Drop down to verse 51. Second Area chapter 16 and verse 51. See how we run on time. We're gonna go back to the comment board in a minute. Let's go here. Let's see. Second Area chapter 16 and verse 51. It said, and therefore be ye not like thereunto, nor to the works thereof. Verse 52 said, for yet a little, and iniquity shall be taken away out of the earth, and righteousness shall reign among you. So that's what's getting ready to happen. You know what I'm saying? Wickedness is getting ready to be taken out of the world, and righteousness shall reign among you. That's that transition of power. We're coming upon that time. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom of heaven is fast approaching. Verse 53 said, let not the sinner say that he has not sinned, for the Almighty shall burn coals on fire upon his head, said, which says before the Lord power, yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, and his glory, I have not sinned. So one thing about it, you got a lot of people saying that, they keeping the law. They have not sinned. You know what I'm saying? They're telling a total lie. All of us have fallen short of the glory of Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. We all have sinned. The wages of sin is death. And one thing about it, and we hoping and praying that when the Lord returns, that our sin be blotted out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these camps and different leaders, you know what I'm saying, saying that, they don't sin. They keep the law. It's very impossible. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, imagine a vain thing. 2 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 54 said, behold, the Lord knows all the works of men and their imagination, their thoughts and their hearts. So one thing about it, that's plain and simple. So one thing about it, the Lord knows the thoughts and imagination of your heart. And one thing about it is that you seeing that the signs of the times are here. We seeing that war is upon us. We seeing that the MOTB is fast approaching. Also, we read upon a great economic collapse. The end of the dollar is the end of America. We're constantly warning you left and right. All your resources, all your things that you got stored up right now, it's going to be a hill of beans. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord is not dealing with you, you will be totally destroyed. We're constantly warning you left and right. The Lord is getting ready to return. Let's go here to the comment board once again. About shot on my voice, but let's see what else we got here. Shalawam to GMS Facts Works. Shalawam to you, brother. 144. Shalawam to you. Naiquam. Shalawam to you, brother. Shalawam to Ken Purvis. Shalawam to Shaba the 12 Bar. Shalawam to you, brother. Shalawam. Yes, indeed. Let's see what we got here. Shalawam to Taza Doctor Bon Yahada 144, Hebrew 4 and 12. Let's see what he got here. This man here be lighting up the comment board. See if I got enough friend. Okay, got here Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 9. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am the most high. He said, and there is none else. I am the most high, and there is none like me. So that's plain and simple right now. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is the what? The Alpha and the Omega. You know what I'm saying? The beginning and the end. And one thing about all these things is going to end by him. Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. Ain't nobody beside him. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is getting ready to end this nightmare. The Lord is getting ready to bring us into a new eon. You know what I'm saying? A new age that dwells in righteousness. Let's see what else we got here about Tazadakta Bon Yahada. See what else we got here about him. Flies out here too. See what else we got here. Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 10, it said, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient time, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. So that's what's getting ready to happen. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's getting ready to do it, man. He's getting ready to perform, getting ready to execute. You know what I'm saying? He's getting ready to, do all his pleasure. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, the Lord's getting ready to return. A lot of people just don't understand right now, but they get ready to understand. You get ready to find out, you know what I'm saying, what's getting ready to go down. A lot of people right now, what is going on? What is this all about? What is he hooping and hollering about? You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you can't give a damn about what people say about you, or you are teaching hate speech, or you are a false prophet. I done hear people say all sorts of things about me, but guess what? I don't give a damn. I'm serving Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? Long as strength in my body, I'm gonna stand up for righteousness. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, that, you know what I'm saying? They can't save you. You know what I'm saying? The only one that can save you is Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, everyone got to work out their own salvation. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, that, you know what I'm saying? You constantly listening of what's going on all around you. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, focus. You know what I'm saying? On Him. You know what I'm saying? Keep the faith. You know what I'm saying? Faith is what? You know what I'm saying? It's the main ingredient. You got to have faith. You know what I'm saying? Without faith, it is what? Impossible to please Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we constantly want you right now. You got to believe, man. See what else we got here by the same brother here. See what we got here. I'm gonna come back to this here in a minute. See here, my comment board done jammed up on me. I'm gonna come back to him. I'm gonna get a couple of them off the what's called. He went to edition of Esther. Oh, okay, he's come back up. See what he got here. Edition of Esther 13 and 8. He said then Malachi thought upon all the works of the Lord and made his prayer unto him. Verse 9. It said, O Lord, the King Almighty, for the whole world is in thy power, and said, if thou has appointed to save Israel, said, there is no man that can gainsay thee. That's right. And one thing about it, back in Malachi time, so the Lord, I think the king, if I remember the story correctly, that he put out a decree that the Jews, that they could kill the Jews back then. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't read it in a while, but anyway, I know it was about that. And I think Malachi niece, I think Esther was his niece, cousin, I think might have been his niece. And he told her that you need to go to the king, and tell him if she didn't go to the king, said that the Lord would make another way how to save Israel. But she finally built up the courage to go to the king and told him about this wicked, what's his name, Hannah? I think that was his name. Told him about him, and it backfired on him. So the Lord right now, he got a way, to deliver us. You know what I'm saying? So we seeing that we're very close, man. The Lord is doing a mighty work, man. Man, I'm telling you, man, this is beautiful scripture here. I ain't been in the edition of Esther's in a minute. Let's see what else we got here by the same brother. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he got here. And I moved up on me, man. Let's see what we got. Same brother, Taza Doctor, Bun Yahawah, 144, Hebrews 4 and 12. See what he got here. Just in the edition of Esther 13 and 11 said, thou art the Lord of all things, and there is no man that can resist thee, which are the Lord. That's right. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, ain't no one that's going to resist the Lord's will. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good or bad. The Lord controls both sides. You know what I'm saying? The left-hand side and the right-hand side. That's why we call the Lord the master chess player. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is getting ready to what? To checkmate this play. You know what I'm saying? He getting ready to checkmate what? Esau, Edom. Also, he getting ready to checkmate these 2/3. And one thing about it, and no one is going to escape the hands of Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, whether it's good or bad. The Lord see every damn thing. You're not getting away with nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, I kill, I wound, I make a lie. You know what I'm saying? And no one is going to escape the hands of Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. The Lord's going to bring forth that judgment. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got here. I think I got this one here. Let's see. Taza Doc, Bond, Yahawah 144. He got here Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 7. He said, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-headed to this day. You know what I'm saying? People are very unwise. You know what I'm saying? Very stiff-necked, hard-headed, foolish, sottish. You know what I'm saying? Very, you know what I'm saying? Wicked. You know what I'm saying? They hate their brother. They hate their mother. They hate their sister. They hated what? Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi back in the past. Give us Barabbas. You know what I'm saying? Very wicked. And the Lord's getting ready to take their asses out. He said, put it upon our children and our children's children. And the Lord, what he did? He obliged them. That's why he died in a great number right now. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, amen, the Lord don't play, man. You know what I'm saying? These wicked ass 2/3 getting ready to go. And a lot of them is the same wicked Negroes, you know what I'm saying, wicked Latinos, Native Indian, the one that, you know what I'm saying, that killed the prophet, and also yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, you know what I'm saying, no new thing under the sun. These damn niggas are very wicked. They hate the prophet. You know what I'm saying? They hate him that rebukes at the gate. They don't want you out here, but they snarling and growling. So we already knowing, that these our own people, and also, the Esau, Edom, they coming for it. You know what I'm saying? We know that they coming. You know what I'm saying? Very soon, but we going to trust and believe in Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. We're going to stand up for righteousness. That's why the Lord said, who will stand up against the workers of iniquity? With that Psalm chapter 94. Let's see what else we got here. By the same brother, man, Taza Doctor, Bon Yahawah 144, Hebrew 4 and 12 is lighting it up. So water for that, brother. Let's see what else we got here. Got here Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 8 said, behold, I have made my face strong against their face, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. Verse 9, it said as an animate, as an animate harder than flint have I made thy forehead. It said, fear them not. It said, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they are a rebellious house. So one thing about it, the Lord has made our forehead hard against their forehead. So one thing about it, we always in opposition. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear the words of the Lord. They hard-headed as hell. You know what I'm saying? They act like they want to snarl and growl at you. They look at you crazy, say you teaching hate speech. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? They got him wearing dresses, they laugh at you, they scoff and mock our own people. You know, one thing about it, you know what I'm saying? They constantly what? They have what? A lack of knowledge. What happened in Noah's time? What happened in Sodom and Gomorrah's time? What is happening in these times? There's no new thing under the sun. So one thing about it, you know what I'm saying? They're against the prophet. But one thing about it, you know what I'm saying? But the Lord, you know what I'm saying, sent us. The Lord, these are not our words. These are the words of Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. So we dealing with that same rebellious house right now. We seeing it before our eyes. You know what I'm saying? They're getting more and more wickeder and wickeder each and every day. Let's get another one. See right here. Shalawam, the GMS, the bar, Gabash. Shalawam to you, brother. You putting out some great legends. Shalawam to you, brother. Shalawam, barka. And also Tazadak. You know what I'm saying, man? Ben Yahawah, man, lighten it up here, man. Lighten it up. See what else we got here, boy. Y'all got so much meat on this comment, boy. I'm gonna get a few more. Then we're gonna close out in a minute. Get out of here. I've been going over. Let's see how far I went over. I said the water for everyone on the comment, boy, for joining me on this live. So water, man. I'm telling you, man. Whenever y'all go live or whatever, I can catch you or whatever. I share your legend or whatever, man. We gonna keep showing the love. We gonna keep pushing this truth until the Lord what? Turn off the switch. Turn it off. When the Lord said, turn it off, that's when the Lord gonna bring this death and destruction. You know what I'm saying? We cannot wait. The Lord getting ready to turn this truth off. He said, gonna hit the switch. He gonna tell us that shut up. He gonna tell us to hush. He gonna show them then. That's what we're waiting for. The Lord's getting ready to show up. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know a lot of people right now, they think hell, they know the Lord. Oh, I know the Lord. I know the Lord ain't gonna do this. He ain't gonna do that. Oh yeah, you finna find out. You know what I'm saying? They think the Lord is all about love. That's what the white man told them. The devil that the Bible speaks of. Let's see here. Ezekiel chapter 11. Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 11 by the same brother, Tazadak, the Ban Yahawah 144, Hebrew 4 and 12. He got here, it says, and go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus said the Lord power, Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. That's exactly right. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a damn whether you hear or whether you forbear. Hey, man, it's here. So that's why the Lord said, let's go here to get this here right quick. You know, go get ready to shut down. But hey, man, I have to water that for the comment board, man. I mean, yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. Times a doctor, a Ban Yahawah, man, you on fire, man. Woo, you on fire. Now I know when you come to the comment board, you're gonna light it up. Let's see what we got here. Let's get this little quick precept here. Let's hear Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. He said, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Almighty without effect? Hell no. This truth gonna keep rolling. This truth is constantly what flashing. You know what I'm saying? Evil is what constantly getting put out. Deceit is being quenched. And this truth is what is being declared. You know what I'm saying? Whether you believe it or not, the Lord is gonna keep right on going. Man, we can't, boy, we tell you, man, the Lord doing a mighty work. It said, verse 4 it said, the Almighty forbid, it said, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, thou mayest be justified in thy saying, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So one thing about it, hey, man, it's plain and simple, man. The Lord's getting ready to return, man. We constantly warning you left and right. We still have a lot of unbelievers. We seeing that a lot of what? False prophets that constantly rising up left and right. The Lord already said these things was going to happen. Then before his great and glory return, we seeing that these prophets are constantly speaking loud and clear. A lot of things are happening. You know what I'm saying? And we seeing that we're getting closer and closer. You know what I'm saying? To what? All hell breaking loose. Let's get one more off the comment board, then I'm gonna close out. See, I don't run it on time. Yeah, I'm getting ready to close out. Over an hour and 30-something minutes. But just like I said, the spirit will sometimes lead you this way. You know, it's very hot and humid. And one thing about it, you know, we're going to make ourselves a living sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you know what I'm saying? Faith and works work hand in hand. And one thing about it, you know, we want to constantly do the will of the Lord. We want to constantly, you know what I'm saying, make our calling and election sure. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get the hell out of this nightmare, man. See what else we got here. I see you put it up there. I quoted it. I might well get it. Tazadak, Ban Yahawah 144, Hebrew 4 and 12. He got here. Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 39. It says, see now that I am, and there is no power with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Woo! Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. Lord is getting ready to do a mighty work. And one thing about it is that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people right now, they're in for a rude awakening. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing an uprising, all sorts of false prophets, you know, talking about they're in the new covenant, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the chip is not the, you know what I'm saying, the MOTB. You know, a lot of things that the people are doing. The Lord said those things will happen. And one thing about it, that we're so very close, man. We seeing right now, man. Hey, man, this gospel, we're almost at the end of our testimony, man. He done lit this comic board up. You know what I'm saying? Shalawam to Ariyah, Kariyah, Ba. Shalawam to you, brother. Shalawam. Barka. And one thing about it, man, we almost getting ready to get out of this night, man. So let's get one more. We're gonna close out. My tongue back dry, by shot out. But hey, one thing about it, hey, we are very close. We're very excited. We are very excited. Let's go here to Revelation chapter 22. We're gonna close out here. Revelation chapter 22. And once again, I'd like to thank everyone that came on the comment board, and you know what I'm saying, and to join me on this live. Shalom to you, and may the Lord bless you, you know what I'm saying, and hoping that we're part of the hopefully elect. Let's go here to our last and final script. Let's go here to Revelation and verse 22, and we'll start up at verse 11. Revelation chapter 22, and verse 11 said, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. You know what I'm saying? Seek the Lord now. And let's start back over again. It says here, Revelation chapter 22 and verse 11 said, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he that is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. So everyone is standing in their lot, whether it's good or bad. If you're a false prophet, you stand in your lot. If you're a true man of law, you standing in your lot. You know one thing about it, and vice versa. So you know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't making no mistake. Everyone is doing the will of Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. We want hoping that we stay just, that we stay holy. You know what I'm saying? To Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. Verse 12 it said, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his works shall be. Plain and simple. The Lord is the judge. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's going to come back and judge everything. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has got to go in front of what? The judgment seat of Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we're very close. You know what I'm saying? Verse 13. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Man, one thing about it, hey, the Lord is getting ready to show up with great glory and great power. The Lord is getting ready to cut all these governments down. The Lord is getting ready to set up that righteous order. The Lord is getting ready to return that righteous balance back upon this earth. You know what I'm saying? With what? Righteousness. You know what I'm saying? We getting ready to get what? New bodies. You know what I'm saying? Immortality, rulership, spiritual power. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, hold fast, which we probably get that. That's in Revelation chapter 2. Let's get that before we close out. And one thing about it, the Lord said that, his reward is with him. Let's get this right quick. Let's go here. And I might go back to the comment board one more time. Voice by shot. You know what I'm saying? To see what else. I think it's Revelation chapter 2 and verse 25, I believe. Let's get them right quick. Because this is what we're longing for right here. You're not ready to rule, then you're ready to die. You got the wrong mindset. Here it is right here. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 25 said, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. One thing about it, you know what I'm saying? The same day to do it, the same shall be saved. You know what I'm saying? You got to hold fast. This wisdom, this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? One thing is daily. You know what I'm saying? Meditate day and night. You know what I'm saying? Constantly showing yourself approved. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, doing things decent and in order. You know what I'm saying? Doing the will of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the will of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Redeeming the time wisely, man. We're very close. Verse 26, he said, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nation. Woo! Man, that's what the Lord is getting ready to do. Immortality, rulership, spiritual power, dominion. You know what I'm saying? Slavery is coming back in a big way. We cannot wait. That he that is a first shall be last, and who is last shall be first. You know what I'm saying? That one thing about that is Israel. You know what I'm saying? One thing about the Lord is getting ready. We getting ready what to trade places. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is getting ready to turn the world right back side up. That righteous order. You know what I'm saying? We cannot wait. Verse 25 it said, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers. Say, even as I received of my Father, Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi. That's what we're waiting on each and every day. We're asking the Lord, how long, oh Lord? We ready to get the hell out of this nightmare. Man, I'm telling you, man, we get worn out, but we gonna keep pushing, man. Let's get this one by Shopper. Let's see what he got here. Shopper of the 12, Bob. Woo, boy, y'all lighting it up, boy. I'm telling you this, the Lord is off the chain. The Lord is off the chain. The Lord is coming. The Lord is coming. Let's see where we start here. Shopper of the 12, Bob. He got Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1 said, say, gather yourself together, ye gather together, O nation not desire. Let's see, hold on one more. Verse 2, he said, before the decree bring forth, before the days pass as the child, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord anger come upon you. Verse 3, by the same brother said, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, said, which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness, say, it may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's wrath. That's right. So one thing about that, that's what we constantly seek it. Seek the Lord first. You don't seek him early. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, the Lord shall show you favor. You know what I'm saying? One thing about that, we seeing right now, the Lord is getting ready to execute judgment. We're seeing that World War III is what has begun. We're seeing that things are constantly escalating. We're seeing that they have this device, under the skin. All things are ready. The stage is set. One thing about it, you know what I'm saying? We got to be watching, praying. The signs of the times are here. The Lord is very near. And one thing about it, the angels are very near. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing that we're here. Everything is in order. And one thing about it, the Lord is getting ready to bring it to what? To pass very soon. We see that we're here. That's why the Lord said, wait on me until I rise up against the prey. Let's get that one. We'll close out. I like to say, thought the water for everyone on the coming board. We're going to get this one more. We'll close out. Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. We close out right here. That's what we're waiting on. We're waiting for the Lord to what? To rise up against the prey. His termination is what? To gather the nation. That's what the Lord is doing right now. The master chess player. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing that the Lord is doing a mighty work. Man, we're here. Let's go here. We'll close out here. It says here, it said, therefore wait ye upon me, says the Lord, until the day that I rise up against the prey. For my determination is to gather the nation, that I may assemble the kingdom, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. That's what we're waiting for each and every day. We're getting ready to see greatness. We're getting ready to see the Lord, great power. You know what I'm saying? Very soon, the Lord said, already told, you know what I'm saying? Say, I shall not meet thee as a man. The Lord is getting ready to return as a what? With a mighty angelic force, with the thousands of of angels. You know what I'm saying? That fathership, man. The Lord is getting ready to show up, man, and show out. And we cannot wait. So I'm getting ready to face the east. I like to give all honor and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, Quadash, and them all to those great millstones. And also to the Holy elect that is scattered abroad. I like to say shalawam, barka, atham, shalawam. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep believing. We're almost to the finish line. And one thing about it, our salvation is at the door. Shalawam.